Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another video. So this week I'm taking you along on part 2 of last week's episode. So this was in a different set of lots as last week's episode, but the houses were still about the same age, all built in the 1870s. And there was a lot of cool stuff to be found, including a major bucket lister for Jack, as well as 2 big bucket listers for me. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So, this hit 96 on the dais too. You can see it. I scratched it real good, but that's shiny. And that is absolutely massive. That's gonna be a $50 of some kind. And that is gonna be my first ever barber half. I have never dug one of these before. It is one of my top bucket list coins. So we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up a little bit with some water, and I will loop you back in. So we're gonna get this barber half all cleaned up. Oh, that's in horrible condition. Maybe not the worst thing in the world that I whacked it. There it goes onto the ground. Let's get that other side just a bit. Oh wow, that's super crusty. I don't think that's dirt. I think that is black crust. Well, we'll dry it off on my pants and see if maybe some detail pokes through. 1894. Wow, that is now my new oldest $50. But that is absolutely incredible, so I'll take that. So let's see if we get something else. So I'm doing some check-in with Jack now. He told me to come over to the other side of the lots, and first hole was a barber half, and now he's got some cool stuff. He's got a really pretty looking spoon, and he said you got a token and a nickel too. I'll get those coming. Oh yeah, he's got a nice V nickel there. 1892 it looks like. Beautiful condition too. Wow. And then here's his token. It looks like one of those tokens you'd stamp your name into. Looks like it's got the last name Butler on it and the first name Carroll maybe? Not sure, but that's probably like 40s or 50s or so. And then I guess he's got another nickel. I'll hand those off to you. Ooh, that's crusty, but that is a war nickel, S-mint mark. And I think it's safe to say we're probably not pulling a date off this one. Well, those are some awesome finds, man. Let's see if we get something else. This one is in situ. I just wiped some dirt away with the pinpointer. I see a date in 1956, so another wheat penny. First one on this side of the street. Yeah, and there's your 1 cent on the back. There's another look at the front, but that's a cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So way down there, that actually hit like an Indian. That is huge and round, and oh, it must be like a pocket watch back or something like that. Yeah, it's got something on it right there. Something I can't read. But it looks like it's got some gold plating on it. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, and if there's any fancy on it, I'll loop you back in. But it's a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. Another one in situ. This one, it's pretty deep. It's got to be a wheat, and yeah, it is. 1957 with a Denver mint mark. So yet another wheat penny out of this lot. There's your 1 cent on the back. That one actually cleaned up pretty nice, but I'll take another wheat penny. So in the patch slot will go. Let's see if we get something else. Well, another deep penny has surfaced itself. This one hit low, so I'm thinking, actually, that's not a penny. That's a token. What do you know? This hit just like an Indian. Instead, though, I have got good for 5 cents in trade on the face. Let's see what we got. Well, I can tell you it's crusty, but I do see Omaha, Nebraska. So this is going to be an Omaha business, and I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and I will loop you back in. So here it is all cleaned up. This is a super cool one. It's a good for 5 cents in trade, and on the front, It is for Jack Maher of 314 South 14th Street of Omaha, Nebraska. I'm going to throw up next to this what this business was and what they sold. I would guess probably a bar or pool hall or something, but that's a super cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So we got to do a reveal on a coin of Jack's. That's a little black silver and it looks super worn. Get some water on that. That's gonna be something real old. I'm calling seated. See anything?
I don't see anything, not yet.
Oh, that's slick, whatever it is. Huh. We're gonna clean this up a little bit off camera, and when we get an ID, I'll loop you back in. So this one is down in the plug just a little bit. Hit 94 on the dais too, and that is very shiny, and that is not a Washington. Oh, I know exactly what this is. This is insane. I thought this was a barber quarter at first. No, this is actually a Queen Victoria Canadian quarter. So this is more or less a Canadian seated. So we're gonna get some water to clean this off and I'll loop you back in. So we're gonna get this quarter all cleaned up. Wanna give me some water? Thanks. Ooh. Oh, it's crusty like the half. Oh, it's hold though. That's interesting. Want to give me a little more on the back? I think I see 18 something on there. Wow, that is slick. Or at least that date is slick. Let's see what it looks like dried. Oh, that is just gorgeous. Queen Victoria on the front. And on the back, a date that I can't quite read. If I see it with the naked eye, I will throw the date up next to it, but that is an awesome find, so I will take that. So in the pouch, that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. Well, we're gonna have one more find to send me home. Just sticking out of the dirt there is a marble. It's definitely a vintage one. And that to me has a little bit of an alley look to it. Yeah, definitely an alley swirl, but that is an awesome find. I will take that. So in the pouch, that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. Well, that is something poking out of the sidewall. That to me looks like an accordion reed. Yeah, definitely an accordion reed. Let's see if maybe we have a note on this one. Nothing that I can see. Maybe an F? That's a cool find though, I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another wrap up for my first attempt at hunting one of the other blocks of houses at my demolished house location. So I want to start off by saying congrats to Jack on all of his awesome finds. But here's my take from the hunt. I got onto this accordion reed, this pocket watch cap. It says detached lever, 18 jewels, and some other text I can't read. I also got onto a 1930s alley agate swirl marble, a couple of wheat pennies dated 1957 and 1956. I also got onto one token for Jack Maher of 314 South 14th Street in Omaha. On the back, it is good for 5 cents in trade. And now onto the big bucket list silvers. I got my first ever Canadian silver, as well as my oldest Canadian coin in this 1870 Canadian quarter. And there's the back of it. I also got onto my first ever barber $50, gouge not once but twice. 1894 is going to be the date on this one though. And if I flip that over, it's got an S mint mark down below the eagle. But that was my hunt, guys. Thanks again for coming along. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bug Eater, signing out.